Welcome to part 2 of my advanced training series on the 5 elements, 5 prayers, and 5 essential oils. In this video today, I'm going to share with you some ancient wisdom of Chinese medicine, teaching you the 5 elements, integrating conscious language, prayer, essential oils, and how to touch and transform your mind, body, heart, and spirit using Young Living essential oils. Stay tuned. In part 1 of my training series, I went over some very powerful basics and fundamentals on the subconscious, conscious, and superconscious mind. So if you did not watch that, look for a link on this video above and watch part 1 so you can get some strong basics and fundamentals on how we heal and upgrade emotionally. In today's video, I'm going to do a really broad overview on the 5 elements. And this is just a taste of what's to come, because later on next year, I'm going to be offering a 5-week immersion on the 5 elements, the 5 prayers, the 5 essential oils, the 5 lifestyle upgrades that are all going to support you to bring balance and harmony and flow to all of these elements I'm about to teach you. So look below this video for a link on the 5 element training with essential oils. Also look below this video for a link on how to get started with your premium starter kit with Young Living and get a free diffuser. So for $160, you get 11 bottles of essential oils, of which you will learn how to use some in today's video, and you also get a free diffuser. My name is Artemis Kassane. I've been with Young Living for 15 years, and I'm so excited to share this information with you. It's a distillation of 15 years of my life work with Chinese medicine, with conscious language, with prayer, with essential oils, 75,000 hours of training, over 10,000 people I've coached. And so I've learned and assimilated so much information on how to heal and transform our mind, our emotions, our body and spirit. And how can you get the most out of this video today? Well, first, get your diffuser out. Start diffusing some peppermint, some clarity, diffuse some thieves blend for your mental activation. Activate your genius with essential oils. If you're watching this in the car or listening to this while you're driving, put the phone down. If you're listening to this, make sure you have a little peppermint or RC in your glove box and pull over and put on some RC while you're stopped and activate your respiratory system, your oxygenation. If you're in the kitchen, diffuse some thieves. Get the aromas of cinnamon and clove and rosemary to stimulate and invigorate your mind. Also, to activate your genius before we start learning, so you can get the most out of this video training, I recommend trying some frankincense or some clarity blend or some believe. And just take a few drops of the essential oil in your hand, so yummy, and start rubbing this on your neck right here. Just rub that frankincense in the neck, improve circulation on the neck. Take a little bit of the frankincense and apply it over the brow chakra. In our last video, we talked about touching the lower chakras with the oil. So if you want to take some time, go ahead and apply the oils to the lower chakras. Get your body tuned up. Get your mind clear. Get ready to be activated and inspired and educated about your emotional body, and learn the power of essential oils to touch the breath, the mind, the emotions, and the spirit. Take a couple deep breaths in. Exhale. Breathe in the essential oils you just put on your body. Love the smell of Basuela Carteri. Just such a delicious aroma of frankincense. Frankincense invokes the present moment. It also helps kind of clear the cobwebs and relax the mind and the nervous system. So now let's get started with our slideshow presentation. If you're a note taker, you can take notes. If you want to pause the video and write down some of the things you see, feel free to pause the video. I'm sharing with you a lot of rich and powerful information, and let's get started. So here we have this beautiful diagram you see here of the 5 elements of nature. Now each one of these elements, earth, metal, water, wood, and fire, have a profound interconnectedness to all of life. In ancient Chinese medicine, they referred to God or source as the Tao, and the Tao birthed the 10,000 things, and the 10,000 things have a yin and yang quality to them. The yin being the receptive, the cool, the contracting, the yang being the outgoing, the warm, the expanding. And so all of nature, including our bodies and our emotions, are seamlessly woven within this diagram. What you see here, the 5 elements, and how these elements generate and control each other, literally encompasses all of the physical universe and the balance and flow of our environment with our body, with our organs, with our meridians, with our emotions. The earth element is the stomach and spleen being yin and stomach being yang. The metal element is the large intestine and lung. Large intestine being yang, lung is yin. The water element is kidney, bladder. Kidney being yin and bladder being yang. The wood element is the liver, gallbladder, and the liver is yin, the gallbladder is yang. And then finally the fire element is about the heart and small intestine. The heart is yin, the small intestine is yang. So we can see we have 10 yin organs and 10 yang organs, perfectly paired and balanced to bring radiant health in our body. In ancient China, the focus on health was radiant health. It was to achieve health without harm, physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So that's why I'm using this system today to teach you essential oils and essential oil emotional transformation, because this system is whole and complete. It's been around for 5,000 years. It is a beautifully grounded and well-established understanding of how our body is connected to all the seasons of the year and all the emotions. In Western medicine, we have a tendency to be linear. We have a tendency to be linear and focusing on analyzing an organ, and yet we kind of lose sight of the forest because we're focusing on just the tree. In Chinese medicine, it was more about flow and about connecting all of the organs and meridians and emotions and elements and seeing the holistic picture of the body, seeing how everything is connected. And we're beginning to see this whole perspective emerge in our medical system, and yet the ancient Chinese medicine have already mastered this integrative, holistic understanding of mind, emotions, body, and spirit. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, and share this video, and give the gift of new life and essential oils with those you love. This is powerful information, and I invite you to share this video with others. There's also a little link here to get our free essential oil training, teaching you every oil in the Premium Starter Kit. So subscribe to this video, like it, and share it. So now we're going to get into some more science of your sense of smell and the olfactory sense of smell in your nose and how it's connected to the brain. Everyone take a deep breath in. Right here in your nose, you have over 1,200 nerve receptors called the olfactory bulb. And when you breathe in essential oils into the nose, it's stimulating these olfactory nerve receptors, and it's directly going to what's called the hypothalamus of the brain. The hypothalamus is the seat of memory and emotion, and it's comprised of the amygdala, the thalamus, the cerebral cortex, the pineal gland, the pituitary gland. There's so much going on here in neuroscience that we're still discovering how it really works. And the beauty of essential oils is that essential oils are one of the most powerful tools to directly stimulate our emotional center of our brain through our sense of smell. So what that means is that you can identify, comprehend, and let go of suppressed emotions by breathing certain frequencies and certain essential oils in through the nose. So we talked in our last video about the subconscious, conscious, and superconscious mind. Now in today's video, I'm going to give you a system of upgrading your subconscious mind using your breath, using prayers, and using essential oils and conscious language all in one beautiful flow. And the formula is your smell, which is your breath, plus words, which is activating the power of the conscious mind, plus deep feeling, which is the subconscious mind, equals healing. Our sense of smell brings our most powerful emotional response of all the 5 senses. Now, this is a very important thing to understand when healing the emotional body with essential oils, that your sense of smell is directly relaxing, aligning, and balancing the emotional brain. And it does that naturally because of the way we're wired. Using essential oils can balance the hypothalamus, and the hypothalamus is about regulating the nervous system. So it's a very powerful gland to bring balance because it regulates the autonomic nervous system. Essential oils can decrease sympathetic override. What do I mean by that? So if you've been in fight or flight, if you've been stressed out, if you're storing and holding on to a lot of emotion, you may be in a state of overwhelm and you don't even know it. Maybe this state of stress or fight or flight is so deeply rooted that it's now become your new normal. So with aromatherapy every day and conscious language and conscious breath, you can start to shift this sympathetic override to a more of a parasympathetic balance. Look at the nervous system like a sine wave. And this was discovered by the work of William Reich, that the sympathetic arc is the up curve and the parasympathetic is the down curve. So when we're using essential oils to balance our emotions and our stress in life, we're just getting more flow in that parasympathetic down curve. And that's what we will want. We're choosing to have that balance, that flow in the sympathetic nervous system, and calm the amygdala. The amygdala is a little gland right here in the front of the hypothalamus. And that the amygdala's job is to help us feel safe or to alert us when there's danger. And so the amygdala is a very important gland to stimulate and relax when we want to open up the limbic system of the brain or the hypothalamus. So if that amygdala is on alert, if you don't feel safe and secure, you're not going to be able to express what you feel. It's when you start to relax the amygdala, that amygdala then sends signals to the emotional brain. It's okay now. You can love the fear and let it go. You can love the anger and transform it into forgiveness. You can love the doubt and upgrade it, uplift it into your self-trust and your certainty. So healing the amygdala is a very important part of aromatherapy, all to help drive the healing affirmations deeper into your subconscious mind, breathing your essential oils daily while using the following words of affirmation. And I'm going to teach you some powerful words today in our video. It's a powerful, powerful prayers. In our last video, we learned that what we speak actually touches the DNA, because our DNA is a literal physical manifestation of language, and that the languaging that we speak corresponds directly to the alkaline base pairs of our DNA, as proven by Pyotr Gurdjieff. Remember that repetition is the mother of perfection for healing the subconscious. If you've got limiting beliefs, if you have emotions that are holding you back from getting your outcome, remember, if your feeling doesn't follow your attention, you will not achieve your outcome, because your heart must be in it. What you believe and feel in your heart makes whatever you have in your world a reality. The heart is the entry point of spirit into matter, as the founders of HeartMath have taught us. Feeling in our heart and feeling that coherence in the emotional heart, in the biofield, is how we achieve deep healing. So repetition plus deep feeling plus daily rhythm is how we start to transform the root emotional cause with ease. Let's get into the 5 elements. So remember, we're talking about these elements here. We're talking about the earth, metal, water, wood, and fire elements. We're going to start with the earth element, which in Chinese medicine is the spleen yin, stomach yang. I'm going to focus more on the spleen today and its emotions, and not go much into the stomach. More of this will be available in my training program and in my book coming out. So let's start with the spleen. The primary negative or dissonant emotions for the spleen is low self-esteem, worried or feeling, or just having a sense of insecurity and worry all the time, distrusting in oneself. And these dissonant emotions transform into coherent states of high self-esteem, self-confidence, believing in yourself, and most importantly, contentment. Imagine when was the last time you just felt content, just like everything is okay. Take a deep breath in, breathe in that frankincense or that lavender or that stress away, and just feel contentment. That is the medicine of the spleen and stomach, is having contentment. And with contentment also breeds self-confidence and self-esteem. And self-esteem and self-confidence breed contentment. So you can see how these emotional energies, these coherent emotional energies, are connected. And here's some symptoms down here that people experience in the typical everyday world. If you have these symptoms, you may have a weak stomach and spleen. Weakness in the arms and legs, varicose veins, bloating, weak digestion and assimilation. If your organs are dropping, if you have prolapsing of the body, they call those like muffin tops and jelly rolls. If you've got stuff going on down there, that's the weak digestion of the stomach and spleen causing prolapse. Lymphatic congestion, which also translates into being tired all the time, cold hands and feet. Now, keep in mind, everyone is unique. So everyone has different genetic weaknesses, different levels of toxicity and acidosis. So the earth element in its weakness is going to manifest differently in different people according to where your weaknesses are. So I encourage you to see a coach or get some lab testing or some iridology so you can see where your weaknesses are and you can start strengthening those weaknesses. Everyone is unique. Now, the energetic blocks of the spleen: I can't, my life is a hard and a struggle, it's hopeless, I don't care, apathy, I'm not worthy. A lot of these word patterns will show up in your life when you have a chronically weak earth element. So let's start with some physical essential oils you can use right now to support the earth element. Number 1, citrus fresh. Use 1 to 3 drops of citrus fresh in your water and in your green juice and just enjoy consuming citrus fresh. Number 2, Digest. Digest comes in the premium starter kit. It improves digestive health. Use the Digest over your belly. Use the Digest encapsulated internally and just start exploring the healing properties of these essential oils internally. Do lymphatic massage after showering to stimulate your lymphatic system. Look for more training videos on this because I have special lymphatic massage oil blends, and use essential oils diluted topically after you massage. These are the physical things you can do for your spleen and stomach to improve digestion with citrus fresh and Digest, and to improve circulation of the lymphatic system with a good essential oil lymphatic blend. Now let's get into the affirmations of the spleen and earth element. Repeat after me and just feel the words as you say them out loud. Say, I love myself. I honor myself. I love myself. I honor myself. I love and honor me. Repeat with me just for fun. Just try the words on. If you've never used affirmations, do it. If you've used affirmations 1,000 times, use it with your oils right now and say, I know who I am. I am strong. I am clear. I love myself. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself just the way I am. If any of you know the work of Louise Hayes, this is the most powerful affirmation she assessed, that she discerned, that she learned over 30 to 40 years of helping people. I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. This is a powerful affirmation for the earth element. Now take the essential oils of Magnify Your Purpose, Believe and Live with Passion. Take these oils and in the morning, start using them on a daily basis. If you know you need to work on the earth element and you want to start uplifting your subconscious mind, take Magnify Your Purpose or Live with Passion and start rubbing these oils on the solar plexus, on the navel, the solar plexus, a little bit on the left lymphatic, a little bit on the right lymphatic, a little bit over the kidneys like we talked about in the last video. And then speak the words out loud 3, 6, or 9 times to anchor these prayers into the earth element of your body. So use the oils with your words of affirmation, because repetition plus rhythm plus deep feeling equals transforming the root cause. And sometimes when you're building self-esteem or self-confidence, you want to do it with repetition. You want to build this frequency up and up and up and up. Every day, speak words out loud, because every DNA molecule in your body hears every word you say and every word you think. And wow, that's a powerful truth. Every cell in your body, every DNA in your body is hearing every word you speak and every thought you think. So use your oils with positive words of affirmation, healing affirmations, to uplift and transform the earth element in your body. Next, I want to talk about the Shin of earth, or what we know as the spirit of the earth element. So Shin in Chinese medicine is one of the three treasures. Jing, Qi, and Shen, built, sustained, and brought into abundance. Nourishing the three treasures brings radiant health. And so in ancient Chinese medicine, they were always looking to build Qi, nourish Jing, and expand Shen. Allow your body to be a vessel of spirit. And it could be Holy Spirit, it could be prana, it could be life force energy, it could be love. Spirit is ever expanding love, beauty, and truth. Spirit is what we're here to express in the balance of the lower self, middle self, higher self, subconscious, conscious, superconscious mind. And spirit, or Shen, is the mechanism of change and the mystery of sudden and profound transformation. And this is the beauty of Chinese medicine, is that they understood Shen, or spirit, way beyond religion or dogma. They understood Shen and spirit as the mechanism of change, where literally as you start to use your oils and words of affirmation with the earth element, you create a mysterious and profound transformation in your cells, in your emotion, in your mind, heart, body, and spirit. And the Shen of the earth element is embodied in the frequency of contentment. The Shen of the earth element is embodied in the frequency of loving yourself. The Shen of the earth element is embodied in self-confidence. And I see this image of a flaming lion with courage, on fire with his passion and purpose, knowing who he is, being strong and leading the lion's den. This image is really just embodies to me the Shen of earth. So when you use the oils, at some point, you're going to have this mystery and sudden profound transformation where the spirit of the oil, the spirit of your prayer, the spirit of conscious language is going to come in and take hold of your body. And it's going to change your organs. It's going to change your subconscious mind. And it could be instantaneous, or it could take a little while. That's why you want to keep working and using the oils and using these prayers. Work with Live with Passion, work with Magnify Your Purpose for the emotional body, and work with Citrus Fresh and Digest for the physical body. So we're talking about the earth element here. The season of the year is late summer, and the emotions are low self-esteem transforming into high self-esteem. The Shen is contentment and self-love. And this is about flow. This is about understanding your whole being as a being of thought, word, and feeling, as a being of elements flowing and connected into each other, as a being of a being connected to the elements of nature, the seasons of the year, the cycles of yin and yang, the cycles of hot, expanding and cooling and contracting. We are one with nature and the 10,000 things. And this is a rich, rich, rich teaching I'm giving you right now. Now we're going to flow into the large intestine and lung, which is metal. Large intestine is yang, lung is yin. So we're primarily going to focus on the large intestine today. The large intestine and the lung have different emotions. So the lung is grief, transforming into joy. The large intestine is feeling stuck or dogmatic, like not willing to budge. You just feel stuck, you're dogmatic, you don't know how to move forward, or you're just being rigid in your beliefs. And when you get stuck, you start to get constipated. So the symptoms of a blocked colon and lung are constipation, rashes, being overweight, problems with letting go, just feeling like you're emotionally holding all the time. You're holding your breath. If you find yourself to be a shallow breather, you may have problems letting go. Take your essential oils every morning and breathe in the breath of life. Inhale the oils. Use RC blend for the lungs. Use Raven. Use Clarity. Breathe in spruce. Breathe in pine. Evergreen essence. Take these oils, apply them to the chest, and breathe in these oils, and learn to exhale fully and let go. These are the common symptoms of lung and large intestine. The energetic blocks: I feel stuck, I'm sad, I feel confused, this is hopeless, I don't know what to do, I can't let go, shallow breathing. So start with the physical oils and diffusion topical application, and then let's move into oils you can apply topically over the large intestine, like digize and peppermint, or juvaflex and peppermint. Now I'm going to do a training video on the essential oil abdominal massage that will help you move stuck emotional energies in the colon. And for now, just explore 6 to 8 drops of the digize, a couple drops of peppermint, use the V6, just rub them on the tummy, follow immediately with the V6 to heal and seal, and then let those oils do their work to oxygenate, stimulate, and detoxify the lower bowels. The healing affirmations of the large intestine are here. And if you'd like to say these with me, go ahead. I invite you to feel the meaning of these words deeply in your heart and see how these words can affect and change your body right now. The first prayer is, I can feel my feelings. I can love what I feel. I can feel my feelings and I can love what I feel. I let go with ease. Take a breath right here. I let go. I can feel my feelings. I can love what I feel. I can now move forward in my life. I move forward. I love what I feel. I can feel my feelings and I can love what I feel. That's just a good first step for the large intestine. I can feel my feelings and I can love what I feel. If you've been watching my videos for a while, or if you know the power of living foods, essential oils, juices, elixirs, fruit smoothies, green drinks, green elixirs, you'll understand the power of cleansing and detoxification. And I want to talk a little bit about your large intestine in utero. So this is 5 weeks in gestation. This is what we look like when we develop 5 weeks in utero. Your colon is neurologically connected to every major organ system in the body through early embryological development. Every major organ literally buds or grows off of the large intestine around week 5. So you can see this is the gallbladder. This is the GI tract right here forming in the womb. Here we are, this cute little fetus. And here's the GI tract here. And here is the gallbladder. Here's the liver. Here's the cardiac veins. Here's the lung budding off. Here is the upper body. Here is all the different organs literally growing off of your large intestine. So when you do a colon cleanse, or when you're working on the metal element, it is truly a holographic healing of the body. This is something I learned from Bernard Jensen from his book, Your Guide to Better Bowel Care. And this is a profound truth to understand that when you're healing the physical colon, you're healing, in a sense, you're healing the emotional body of all the organs as they're growing out of the colon neurologically. Profound stuff. Just contemplate this next time you do a 7, 14, or 21-day colon cleanse. You will be healing all these neurological pathways. And Young Living essential oils applied topically to the colon and breathed through inhalation support this entire healing and detoxification process. The spirit of the element, of the metal element, the shin of metal. Now I want to take your consciousness up into the highest planes of expression on earth. The highest expression of metal. The shin of the lung and large intestine is your self-worth and your inspiration. How much do you value yourself? Think of gold metal, think of silver metal, think of platinum metals. These metals have, when they're polished and they're shiny and they've been really polished, they're valuable to our lives. They're valuable to our currency. So when you do the detoxification, regeneration of the lung and large intestine, when you find your inspiration, when you live a life of great value and worth, you embody the shin of metal. You feel worthy. You start to take the self-esteem, the self-love of the earth element, and you bring it into metal, which is self-worth, and you start to shine. You start to make more money. You start to believe in yourself and give value to your world. Great Great successful entrepreneurs have a lot of self-worth because they've done the work inside themselves. Use your Young Living essential oils of abundance, of clarity, of live with passion, of RC blend. Use these oils over your navel, your solar plexus, your heart. Use the affirmations, I value me and God values me. I value me. God values me. I believe in me. I know who I am. I give myself permission to shine. I value me. God values me. Build this energy of self-worth every day with your essential oils. Magnify the spirit of metal, the shin of metal element, which is your value, your self-worth, and simultaneously staying inspired. Be the light of God that never fails. Be inspired in your life and give your light to others. Once again, we went from earth to metal, and now we're going to move into water. So this is a very, very important element to understand in our lives, because so many illnesses and diseases are rooted in the weakness of the kidney, bladder, and kidney adrenal. The water element is a beautiful element to understand. And there's two sides to the water element. There's the Chinese medical understanding of water, which is fear into faith. And then there's also the conscious language side of the water element, which is resentment in partnerships or challenges in partnership into forgiveness and conscious empowered partnering. So I want to teach you both sides today because it's really helpful. So often the symptoms of water weakness, of weakness in the water element, are lower back pain, poor memory, weak knees or weak ankles, premature balding, having tooth problems, and a weakness in your bones. Your kidneys are about bone metabolism. Your kidneys and adrenals are paired. And in Chinese medicine, they include the adrenals with the kidney and water element. So that's also utilization. That's how you're utilizing your minerals to help regenerate all your cells, organs, and particularly your bones. And so if there's tooth problems, bone problems, that's a weak water element. That's a challenge in the kidneys. The conscious language blocks for kidneys is going to be partnerships are hard. I won't, resentment and bitterness, feeling very reserved, not feeling secure in others. A lot of introverts have problems with kidney and partnerships. In Chinese medicine, the kidneys can hold fear, dread, impending doom, and traumas. The bladder is paralyzed will, timid, and being wishy-washy. This is connected to just not knowing what to do, being shy and wishy-washy. So fear is faith returning. Resentment is forgiveness and authority. I'm going to say that again. Fear in the kidneys is faith returning. Repeat after me. I have faith in myself. I believe in myself. I know who I am. I am strong. Use the oils of believe, of magnify your purpose. Use some of the earth and metal essential oils to transform the fear. Now, on the other side of the kidneys is partnerships and forgiveness. So let's talk about the release blend, the forgiveness blend. Gary Young formulated a specific blend in our emotional oils kits, our emotional oil blends. And forgiveness is a beautifully sweet floral aromatic blend. It's to help us love and let go. Inner child is a wonderful oil of forgiveness. Release supports both kidney and liver function. Use the release topically over the kidneys and over the liver. Sarah is a wonderful blend for trauma. So a lot of times if there's trauma that suppresses kidney and adrenal function, use the Sarah with release. Use the Sarah with frankincense. Use the Sarah with inner child and start layering the oils. The affirmations for the kidney are on the partnership side of life. The affirmations are I forgive. Who and what way specifically? I now let go. I forgive fully. I love with all my heart. I forgive. I let go. I forgive fully this person or this circumstance, and I will love with all my heart. On the fear side, the healing affirmations, take your believe, take your magnify your purpose, take your valor blend. Valor is one of the best oils for courage, confidence, and transforming fear into faith. Use these oils over the chakra points, breathe them in, and then repeat after me, I now transform my fear into my faith. I have faith in myself. I believe in myself. God believes in me. I have faith in myself. I can. I know who I am. I am strong. I have faith in myself. Remember, use the essential oils with the affirmations and let the prayer be carried in with the essential oils. The Shen of the water element is faith and aligning with the will of heaven. This is so profound if you just take time to integrate everything I've taught you to this point, from water to metal, and from earth until metal, and from metal to water. Contemplate what high self-esteem and high self-worth brings in your life. It brings faith. Contemplate what faith can bring in your partnerships. Faith can bring aligning with the will of heaven. So what is the will of heaven in your life? It's not resentment and blame. It's not fear or doubt. The will of heaven is letting go of the partnerships and the resentment and the hate and forgiving. The will of heaven is forgiving with all your heart and moving forward with new conscious partnerships. I trust in my partnerships. I consciously partner with others. That is the will of heaven. We're all in this together. And as we heal the water element, as we restore our partnerships, as we restore our faith in the kidneys, so do we simultaneously align with the will of heaven. This is the genius of the ancient Chinese understanding of the Shen. Remember, Shen is the mechanism of change and the mystery of profound transformation. When the will of heaven comes into your life and changes a partnership, it's not always easy at first, yet it sets your heart free. And sometimes it will take your faith to forgive. Sometimes it will take all of your spirit, all of your Shen, with a strong foundation of Jing and Qi. It will take all of your Shen to express the will of heaven in your life. I say go for it. I say use these oils in the Young Living Pharmacy. Use faith, use present time, build faith, use valor. I love the Awaken blend. I put these oils here for more of the spiritual side because these are such high vibrations. Present time and Awaken have some of the highest vibration of any Young Living essential oil. Very, very powerful frequencies for invoking the spirit. When you're doing the work and you're healing the fear and the resentment, eventually the Shen will emerge. See, the Shen has no opposite. The Shen, that which is spirit or Holy Spirit, is pure and without opposite. The will of heaven is permanent. It flows. Faith is pure and permanent. When we have faith and take action from faith, it flows. It has no opposite. True abounding faith, the substance of things unseen, the evidence of things hoped for, is faith. And faith with oils is nourished. Oils can build faith. When we use these oils with the prayer, I have faith in myself. I believe in me. God has faith in me. God believes in me. Start invoking the Shen. Invoke the spirit of the water element and build this energy with your essential oils every day. Wow, that was powerful. I love this material. This is so rich for you to understand. What I'm teaching you is advanced, and take all of this step by step. If you're lost right now, go back and watch the first and second video again. Repeat some of these videos so you can begin to understand how powerful this information is for transforming your mind, your heart, your emotions, and your spirit. Everything is connected. And the Shen of spirit is waiting to emerge through you in your life. The Shen of the water element is emerging through you now. Just by knowing this information, just by knowing what's returning, low self-esteem in the spleen transforms into high self-esteem. Problems with grief and sadness or feeling stuck in the large intestine, grief becomes joy. The joy of moving forward by letting that grief go. Use your oils. Find your joy. If you feel stuck in the large intestine, get clear. Move forward. Rub the oils over your intestines and get clear and move forward. If you're feeling fear and it's blocking your lower body, have faith. Build faith. Use your oils of valor, of present time, of magnify your purpose, of believe. Build faith. If you know you've had challenges in partnerships, use the oils of release, of forgiveness, and of inner child to forgive and let go. Earth generates metal. Metal generates water. Water, now in the soils with the minerals and the damp earth, now begins to grow wood. Is this beautiful? I love the system of understanding the elements, the organs, the emotions, and nature. We are all one with Mother Nature. We are all one with these elements. Water now generates wood, and the wood element is the liver and gallbladder. This is one of my favorite elements because it's about creative expression. At the highest expression of wood, it's about your vision and creativity, and we'll get into that. I'm getting ahead of myself a little bit. So, many of you already know that anger, aggression, frustration, irritation gets stored in the liver. Anger, aggression, and frustration transform into forgiveness, compassion, and authoring your life. Just for fun right now, repeat after me. Say, I will. I will. I will do this. That's liver, gallbladder. I will. Repeat after me. Say, I now author my life. I author my life. I know who I am. I am strong. I am clear. You can say how all of this early work we've done with the earth, metal, and water elements now leads us to liver, which is authoring your life, which is forgiving and letting go what needs to be forgiven and taking authority of your life. The symptoms of a weak liver and gallbladder are rashes. The liver opens up into the skin in Chinese medicine, tension in the tendons, having chronic vision problems, poor eyesight, poor vision at night is also a liver issue. Chronic constipation. Remember, your liver produces bile, and that bile's job is to keep your intestines lubricated and digesting and moving. A healthy bowel eliminates 3 times a day. So if you're not moving your bowels 3 or more times a day, you may have some issues with the liver and the gallbladder. There may be some anger and frustration causing you to get chronically constipated. Let go of that anger. Also, waking up every night between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. This is the biological clock of the liver, 1 to 3. Now let's dive into some physical oils for the liver. Start with peppermint in your water. Add 1 to 2 drops of peppermint first thing in the morning or after a meal if you get bloated. Use peppermint to start to stimulate healthy liver and gallbladder function. Use lemon essential oil with peppermint or by itself. Lemon oil in your juices and your smoothies. Enjoy lemon oil because it's a natural and gentle liver gallbladder detoxifier. Lemon contains limonene, and the citrus oils are natural emulsifiers of fat. They help you digest fats, which if your liver is toxic, you may have some hydrogenated fats, dead fats, processed fats stuck in that organ, and lemon's going to help you emulsify or digest and break down old stale fats. Juvaflex, GLF, and JuvaCleanse. These are the 3 most powerful blends for the liver, and these blends you can use internally or topically. Stay tuned for more of my advanced training videos on fasting with fruits and vegetables and using the essential oils topically and internally for detoxification. Just for now, for those of you watching this video now, start with peppermint and lemon. Now let's get into the emotional releases of the liver. Release blend, forgiveness, inner child. Just like the kidney's mother of liver, we want to heal the resentment of the kidney and gallbladder and heal the anger of the liver. So we want to use these oils of release and forgiveness, inner child, topically over the solar plexus. Massage these oils deep into the navel and the solar plexus and the heart, and use specifically the release blend right here. Use this one all over the liver and behind the back on the kidneys. Massage release over the liver and over the kidneys with the prayer of forgiveness. What is forgiveness for? Forgiveness is forgiving, and giving and giving and giving. Forgive them with release. Forgive them with forgiveness essential oil blend. Forgive them with inner child blend. Use these oils to stir the limbic mind. Breathe these oils in, affect the subconscious mind through your sense of smell, and forgive and love with all your heart. Love and honor them just the way they are, and let it go. I forgive. I now love with all my heart. I now forgive them for doing this, and forgive them for what specifically? Say it out loud. I now forgive him for betraying me. I now forgive her for hitting me. I now forgive him for, anything anything wrong that's been happened to your life. Forgive and let go. And then at the last, use the affirmation, I now love and honor them just the way they are. That brings in compassion. So you start with forgiveness, using release and forgiveness, and then you end with the affirmation of, I now love and honor this person just the way they are. Repeat these 3, 6, or 9 times to move that anger and aggression and frustration out of the liver, to remove that resentment out of the gallbladder. Water generates wood. So that aligning with the will of heaven comes into the wood element. Oh, I just got chills all over. This is so cool. The water now generates the wood. And as you heal your partnerships and build faith, now you can have compassion and you can have vision for your life. The shin of the wood element is benevolence, compassion, and spiritual vision. Benevolence requires humility. Humility is one of the least expensive blends for emotional release, and it's one of my blends I use daily when I need more benevolence from my students, my teachers, my leaders, my partnerships. Use humility to build benevolence. Use inspiration. Use magnify your purpose to build that vision for your life. Get a vision for your life. As you heal the liver of anger, one of the shortcuts of accelerating the healing of your liver is to get clear on your vision. Stop blaming others. Stop blaming the government. Stop blaming your old partnerships for what you don't have, and get a vision for your life. Where do you choose to be in 2 years? Specifically, in your finances, in your career, in your relationships. Where do you choose to be? Write it down, and then use these essential oils of humility, of inspiration, of magnify your purpose. Use these oils to inspire your vision. I put blue spruce here because it's one of my favorite single oils for me as a man to inspire my masculine purpose. Try different oils out for the shin of the wood element. Write down your vision for your life. I'm serious. Get blue ink to white paper. Get down a vision for your life 2 years from now and 5 years from now. Where do you choose to be? And then every day look at it, read it out loud, and use your inspiration and your spruce and your magnify your purpose. Anchor in these oils with your vision. The shin of wood, the spirit of the liver is benevolence. The spirit of the liver is compassion, is understanding through love. And the spirit of the liver is spiritual vision. Seeing your life far, go out far and have true spiritual vision with specificity. Next, we're moving into the fire element, the heart and small intestine. So the symptoms we're going to focus primarily on the small intestine right now. The symptoms of the small intestine weakness are fungal overgrowths, dysbiosis, an imbalance of bacteria in the small intestine, leaky gut, constipation, parasites, a weak liver because the small intestine is passing out toxins back to the liver, chronic shoulder tension because the small intestine and the liver meridians are both weak in the body. Once again, the small intestine energetic blocks are just going to be a lack of enthusiasm, being restless, being overwhelmed, having confusion, and a lack of discernment. This is so important to understand with your small intestine because the job of the small intestine is to receive through absorption and utilization what we get from our food. Now, in energetic psychology, the small intestine is to separate the pure from the impure, to separate the impure thoughts from the pure thoughts. The small intestine do this together. separating the pure from the impure, the pure nutrients from the impure waste products for digestion elimination, the pure emotions from the impure emotions, and letting those emotions go through the digestive cycle. So if you're overwhelmed in life, if you feel confused and you don't know, if you don't have discernment, start using the essential oils of valor and frankincense and believe to cultivate peace of mind. Practice meditation with these oils of valor, frankincense, and believe. Begin to apply these oils over all your chakra points. This is so important because so many people don't know that a lack of discernment and overwhelm and getting too much information in your life breeds disease in the digestive system. And so what I'm asking you to do is take your Young Living essential oils of believe, of valor, or of frankincense. Start every morning in the flow of your life. Repeat after me, I surrender to the flow of my life. I live my life in flow and my life is for me. Use the oils every morning to start your day in meditation and in prayer, and reset your nervous system from confusion to clarity. Reset your nervous system from overwhelm into flow. When you know what it turns into, and you can use the essential oils with repetition, rhythm, and deep feeling, you can start anchoring new superhighways, new neural pathways into the mind, heart, emotions, nervous system, and your spirit. All come into alignment. So take the oils and apply them to all of the chakra points with a strong focus over the heart and the mind and the base of the skull. Remember to do the kidneys too, right here. Every day, all 7 energy centers, use these oils. Get them in your body and start your day. If you have weaknesses in the small intestine and the fire element, come into stillness. In Chinese medicine, they say that Shen resides within the immaculate heart. And a troubled mind, a mind with many suppressed emotions, has a disturbed Shen. And often you will just be restless, you will be sleepless, you will feel overwhelmed, and you will feel confused. So use the oils every day to bring you into coherence. Bring that balance of the mind and surrender to the mind into the heart. Surrender your mind to your heart. Let the immaculate Shen of the immaculate heart come forward with your oils and your breath every day. So the healing affirmations of the small intestine and the heart is I surrender to the flow of my life. I live my life in flow. My life is for me. I trust in myself. I trust in flow. I live my life in flow, and my life is for me. If you're watching this video and you've been overwhelmed, these affirmations are for you. Use them with your oils every day, twice a day. Use the affirmations 3, 6, or 9 times and speak these words with your oils every day, twice a day. Very powerful. So we move from wood and the liver and gallbladder to the fire element. Wood generates fire. Empower all your relationships with your vision. When you get a clear vision, spiritual vision for your life, guess what? Your relationships are destined to improve. So many people have sucky, wucky, and ducky partnerships because they're settling in their life. They don't have a vision. And that vision in the wood element breeds successful passion in the heart. That vision for your life will begin to transform your current relationships and bring new relationships into your life that are aligned with who you am through your vision, through aligning with the will of heaven, through knowing your value, and through believing in yourself. You now can embody the Shen of the heart. The spirit of the heart is joy, is joyful partnerships, is empowered and co-empowered relationships. The Shen resides within the luminous heart. This is so awesome that as you balance all the elements, it comes into the luminous heart and it brings your joy. It brings your joyful partnerships and it brings your co-empowered relationships. This is one of the highest levels of success as a person, is to have that sense of not only financial success and happiness, but that success of contribution and partnership, where you have this amazing feeling of fulfillment and contribution because you're full of joy in your service. You're surrounded in joyful partnerships, and all your relationships are co-empowered. Use the oils of joy and build your dream in abundance. Use these essential oil blends over the solar plexus and the heart. Now, why do I say solar plexus? Because we want to strengthen the stomach and spleen while we build the heart energy. So use these oils over the solar plexus and the heart and find your passion, find your purpose, build your dreams, create abundance in your life. I hope you've enjoyed this material today I've shared with you. This material is transforming my mind, my heart, my emotions, and my spirit. Through understanding the 5 elements and the 5 prayers and the 5 essential oils I'm giving you today, I am transforming my life in beautiful ways. And my prayer is that this information touches you and helps you uplift your spleen and stomach, your lung and large intestine, your kidney and bladder, your liver and gallbladder, and your heart and small intestine. Study the 5 elements and understand your inner and outer universe. Remember that we live in a very well-organized universe, that everything functions by law, by order, and by flow. And if you're out of balance here in the earth element, you know you've got a weakness in the metal element. And if you're out of balance in metal, you know that's going to generate weakness in the water element. If you're out of balance in water, you want to nourish those kidneys, strengthen those adrenals so that your liver can heal. If your liver is not with vision, if your liver is not with compassion, you will not have joyful relationships. This is the organization of the 10,000 things. God or the Tao birthed the 10,000 things. The 10,000 things birth all of creation. And we see a beautiful organized universe in this chart. I'm just beginning to understand what you see here. It is profound. So let's seal this class today with another oil. I'm going to use the Valor blend, one of my favorite Young Living blends, one of the first blends I used 15 years ago. So take out your Valor. It's a beautiful blue color. See that beautiful blue? Take the Valor, stir it clockwise, and let's just rub some over the heart. Let's rub some over the navel. Let's rub some Valor over the brow and over the throat. Let's say right now, I believe in me. I trust in myself. I know who I am. I have faith in myself. I believe in me. I trust myself. I know who I am. I believe in myself. And breathe it in. I believe in me. I trust myself. I know who I am. I believe in me. God believes in me. I trust myself. I have faith in myself. I know who I am. Stay tuned for many more videos on my channel on how to heal the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies using Young Living essential oils. If you don't have your kit yet and you're watching this video, look below this video for the first link you see to join Young Living, join with me, learn more about your oils to heal and transform yourself. When you join and get the kit, you get a free home diffuser. Diffuse your oils every day for your mental clarity. Activate your genius. I encourage you to get into an essential oil lifestyle. Use the oils before reading. Use the oils before you go out in nature. Use the oils to enhance your prayer time and your meditation time. Have fun with Young Living essential oils and have fun bringing balance and well-being to all the elements. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. My name is Artemis. Bye for now.